Greetings and salutations, Enzo. What's up?
Greetings. Not much playing CSGO.
Oh, where's Enzo?
I don't know.
He said he wanted to talk to me. Oh, there we go.
Hey, bud.
Hey!
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
I was going to pop into your server, but yeah, thanks for coming over.
No
Thanks for
problem.
stopping by.
what? What happened?
I mean, it's what's been happening, man. I just got to point it out. Um, I've literally never had a bad day in this game. I network, I meet people, I host events, I give out prizes, I do a lot. I literally handed out over 40,000 ped to strangers on the internet last year.
Oh, wow.
I really enjoy being here. I have a lot of fun. I've now started my own society, and we're just about max members. We have a blast. We have a lot of content. I spend 90% of my time with new players, helping new players out, showing them every freaking aspect of the game that I possibly can. I've created a wonderful, awesome, friendly environment of people who help and do the same, that love to do that. They're eager to help. They love to spend time together. We got people hooking up with other people in society chat all day long, going out and doing things, helping each other with missions, all sorts of stuff. I have now public events. I bring people to Swans where I hand out. Last Swan was 2 days ago. I handed out over 85 ped and prizes there. I love what I do. I really enjoy what I do. Let me just go over a brief history, if you don't mind, real quick, of my experience coming into Entropia. I'd only met one person before I met Namaste, and that person was Golden Root. He was helpful, and we hunted together, and he was my mentor. But then I started going solo again and started doing missions, and after only less than 2 weeks of playing, Namaste came up to me, and he asked me to come heal him with a Bevo S10, and that he would pay me. I went and did that, and then I hunted with him. He never paid me for healing him, and I didn't care, because I got to have an experience with other players, and I was having fun. He then invited me into Lit Now Adventures, and I joined Lit Now Adventures. He asked everybody at the end of that night, start recruiting. I was in a society with 40 members. I didn't know at that time that it was dead for a reason, that it had been dead for 4 or 5 years, and that reason being Namaste. But I started recruiting, and I was really good at it, because I actually talk to the person, get to know the person. I share everything that excites me. I share my enthusiasm. I help them out with their UI. I help them understand the chat system. I tell them about their codex. I take them out and hunt with them. I get in large groups together, and we go out and team hunt and talk about the game and have fun. And hey, bitch. Sorry. Talking cat just came up and scratched the bottom of my foot.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry. That caught me off guard. That caught me off guard. Sorry.
Caught me off guard.
No, I'm very sorry.
I thought you were yelling at me. What? What's going on here?
Not at all. I have a lot of associations here in Entropia. I have a very good reputation. I do a lot of awesome, fun things. I joined Namaste and I recruited for him. And like literally within 24 hours, more than half the society I had personally recruited myself. People were asking me what was going on, what are we doing, what's going on with society. So I started making content because there was no content. There was nothing to do. Namaste was very demanding. It was also rubbed people the wrong way, very abrasive. So I just was myself, and I was inviting and welcoming, friendly and helpful. And so after the first 24 hours, he realized like we were nearing 100 members after I had recruited all those people. He made me vice president of the society. And I continued to recruit, bringing in 20 people this day, 15 people the next day, another 40 people the next day. Within a very short period of time, we were on the final climb to max members.
Yeah.
And throughout the year, I continued to make events, team hunts, all sorts of different things, continue to work with the new players. I've helped people inside and outside of the society. I love to help people explore all the avenues of gameplay before they even have to consider making a deposit. I want them to see and make an informed decision about what they're doing here in Entropia. But after I'd have Namaste started with, and up until the very end, and even now, delivers empty promises. This is how he plays the game. He gets people hooked, gets people doing things for him, and doesn't deliver. He did that to me the entire time I led his society. He thought I was one of his puppets. I was never one of his puppets. I did it for the love of the member, for the love of the game. I did it because this is what I enjoy doing when I get home from work. And towards the end of it, like, first of all, he was pretty much never there the entire year. The entire year and a half I led his society, he was never there. So much so that only 2 months of being in the society, the members voted me in while I was offline. Everybody, he finally came back and everybody's cheering my name, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Enzo's such a great guy. I knew what I was doing when I made him leader of the society." And since all this has happened, I've learned very much. I've met very many people who have known Namaste over the years. He does deliver empty promises all the time. He does trick you and get some extra pet off you wherever he can. He was a pirate for many years before he ever started a society. Towards the end of it, he finally showed back up after 6 months of being gone, and every time that I see him, I try to work with him, keep him updated on the society, on what works, on what we should be doing, or what we could get together, how to appreciate each other's investments, and all this. Yeah. And he never took any advice, always brushed me off, and then always went into what he wanted, what he was thinking. And he was very demanding of the members, and I had gotten a few complaints about him over the year and a half, but nothing like at the end. At the end, he came to me, and he wanted me to help him lure people into PvP to steal from them. And I told him, no, that's absolutely not right. And he said, oh yeah, it's just a joke. But could you imagine? And I just left it at that. I should have fucking ended it all there, but I left it at that. After that, he went and approached my second in command and then several other members, my expedition advisors, with the very same thing. After that, I got a flood of complaints against Namaste. And then our most prominent members came to me and said, we would like you to form a new society. We want you to form a new society, and we want to join you. So we did that. Yeah. And in one day, his entire active member base just left and made a new society. Then, right after that, he formed Litnow Investments, which you interviewed him on. Yeah, he got a good 9-10 members or so to join him, and he's delivering his empty promises to them. And then one day, they all left, all in one day, because of his bullshit. So just to point out, this has happened with multiple societies that everybody's left all at once. He is a liar, a scammer, and a thief. But since then, leaving that, I tried to leave Litnow Adventures in a way that would not leave any bad blood with me and Namaste. So I left the only person that wanted to say Solis, which I didn't realize at the time was somebody that Namaste specifically invited into the society to undermine me and to get his society back for him because he thought I had taken it. When I never wanted to be a leader. I was a noob when I was elected leader. I never wanted to be a leader of a society. I didn't even know about societies at the time. But I literally would have handed the society back to Namaste. I wanted nothing to do with it. I just wanted to be in a society with active players and be a part of content and awesome team hunts together. I ask the members every day, what do you want out of your society? What can I do for you? That's the kind of person I am. And so after all the complaints, we left and founded our new society. And since then, Namaste and his puppet Solis, and now his wife, Solis's wife, and anyone else that they can trick, have been harassing, threatening, stealing our loot, all sorts of stuff for over 3 months now. I can't get away from them. They follow me. They talk to every new member I get. They talk to new players in Icarus. They pretend Also, well, first it was just harassment, threatening, lies, defamation, and a whole bunch of stuff that could easily be proven wrong.
Okay.
But then after it became apparent to them that they were getting reported by multiple people, they put a face on, they put a mask on, and that so now Solis will take somebody through the gauntlet, and after that he tells them, well, you have ammo, go work on your own skills. And that's the last they ever hear from Solis, unless it's empty promises. I've now got 5 people in the last week that all came. Yeah, he would say he'd give me this and this and that, and then never do anything. Like he was always focused on his own character and things like that. But they are not helpful. They only care to defame me, to harass my members, and things like that. It's been consistent daily for over 3 months. It's very much a problem. Seeing as I'm a very connected person, I do very much here in Entropia for other people. I really enjoy to do that. I don't often get to hunt for myself.
Yeah.
That's why it took me so long to get out to Quorum Coast. I'd had that in my mind for 6 months. It took me so long to get out there. I spend my time working with other players, doing things for other players, hosting events, doing repair runs every week. I do this. This is how I spend my time, and I enjoy the players that I meet and the players that I get to work with, and people really appreciate. Namaste and Solis are 2 people that have no reason for anything other than to be grateful to me. I literally built Namaste what he'd always wanted out of his society. I recruited over 80% of those members myself. And then I continued on the next step. I built him a website. I launched the website on my hardware in the cloud. I did all these things to appreciate his namesake. And in the end, it became apparent that we should have disassociated a long time ago.
Yeah.
But now they continue to harass, threaten, and defame me as well as my members on multiple platforms. Twitch, Reddit, everywhere, dude. Everywhere, especially here in Entropia. Every time that I'm talking and broadcasting, if anybody needs any help, has any questions, I can help. I love to come help, and I walk people through missions and all sorts of things. They have to jump in. If I talk about an event, like we have the skilling event, every time that our members come to this event, they walk away with more skills and more ped, and they don't have to spend a single ped. We do that to stimulate the economy within our society.
Yeah.
I pay for things. I give people free ped. And every time I talk about an event, he jumps in. Oh, he's going to steal all your loot. He's tricking you. He wants half of all your globals, and that's not fair, and blah, blah, blah. Every one of my members knows that's not true. Well, no, he didn't even have to give us all this free shit. So it's night and day. But they use a lot of lies, a lot of just bullshit and defamation. It's just a lot of bullshit, and I'm sitting here reading it right now. It does not stop. It does not stop. The reason that I'm contacting you is because these are very nasty people that don't care for the experience of the player. They don't care if people are having a good time. They would much rather see some drama or bullshit going on. They spend much of their time in Rookie making that drama happen, and they're out against good players of Entropia. Very many of them. Now, the reason I'm contacting you is because I believe this is your member, Billy Peaches. You know who Peaches is?
Oh, yeah, I know who Peaches is.
Well, now she's wrapped up with him. She's wrapped up with him and agreeing with everything Melanie and Solis say, and has no part in it, hasn't seen anything, and doesn't know one way or the other, but she's been wrapped up in talking shit about me, my society, and other people. I really don't appreciate that. I'm very helpful. I've been very nice. I've been nothing but kind to her as well. So she has no reason to join in with them and say that I'm a scammer or anybody else here is a scammer.
Well, I think that there was some sort of misdirection on that. Well, not misdirection, but miscommunication on that part, because it wasn't you that scammed me. It was luck.
Okay, well, let's talk about luck. Let's talk about what went on there, because I don't know anything about that. And please do clear that up with your members, especially Peaches, because if she thinks that I'm wrapped up in scamming you, That's not true, and I would never do that. I don't do that with anybody.
Oh,
And
I
if any,
corrected
if
it
there's
right away.
okay,
And I've already been through that with most of the other members, so they kind of know what's up. But it doesn't really matter anymore now that Mutation Station's like sold.
yeah. So
You know.
please tell me about what happened with Luck.
Oh, it was something silly, but it wasn't really a scam. I was insulted. It was the main issue, right?
I fully understand that stuff happens. Everybody's here to make a pet, so that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
People are gonna step on each other, insult each other in that type of way. Um, Luck is actually a pretty great person. I like her a lot. But also, I do talk with any members if there's ever any issue. I mediate, but I keep it calm and I bring understanding to everybody so that they can understand. I don't want to just say, hey, this person's wrong, this person's right, or any bullshit like that. No, hey guys, let's just calm down. Let's enjoy the game. Let's if we need to talk about anything, just talk with me. Let's see if we can sort this out. Please do talk with Peaches. Let her know that I have nothing to do with any scams. I don't have anything to do with any scammers or liars. I separate myself and my members from those people on a daily basis. And let her know I had nothing to do with any scam. I don't scam you. Right now, Melanie and some other people are saying that I scammed you. And I have never heard anything about this till today. I don't scam anybody. I literally just hand out gifts all day long. I hand out prizes all day long. I literally spend my time trying to find out where everybody's at, what they know, where their skills are at and what they know, and what would be best for us as a group. That's what I do. I literally spent 300 ped just in warps yesterday, warping people around to different planets and shit, because we don't have a Starfinder anymore since Lux sold hers. So now I'm bringing people around in groups to places that they can obtain unique items, go get new codex, have fun. We can talk about different things. And
no, you guys lost your Starfinder?
She sold it for a profit.
Oh, right.
I don't own one. I really want to own one, and I'm working towards it. But with all the bullshit of the last 3 months, my incomes have changed here in Entropia. I've lost business relationships due to these lies and this defamation. This affects me very, very, very strongly. As well as the fact that when I log in, I have to get messages from my new player members and other members questioning who's Namaste and why is he saying these things, and who's Solis? Why are they contacting me and saying these things? Their lies are numerous and bullshit. They've gotten as low as saying if you're a female, he's gonna harass you. He's gonna harass you, and he's got 20 people reported him for sexual harassment.
Oh wow.
That's not just a bold-faced lie, but that's literally that's lying the mind dark if they try and go report anything like that. All these logs are kept. You can see how kind and courteous I am in every single conversation that I have with anybody in Entropia. It's the kind of person that I am. On top of that, I'm more likely to fucking break somebody's skull for fucking treating a woman poorly than any type of fucking harassment anywhere. So they put themselves up against somebody that is for my genuine interest in Entropia is the experience of the player. I look to appreciate all of our investments and increase the player retention in the game. I work day and night for this, and I have done it since I began the game. You can ask my members, you can ask my friends, you can ask almost any random person in Entropia that knows me. They'll let you know that I'm awesome, that I'm super cool, and I do great things. But now this small little nasty virus right here of them spreading their lies and defamation has started to take a hold. And even though I have a full fucking server full of the fucking logs and all the screenshots and them just coming in groups and hordes to harass fucking players that don't know anything about this, even though I have all that, not everybody wants to take the time to come see that, and I'm not inviting people to come see that. That's for Mind Art, that's for the reports.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is it was very disconcerting whom I didn't realize she had me on ignore for some reason, but she's wrapped up with these people. She's wrapped up with them. And so she missed my message yesterday. Hey Peaches, how you doing today? What's going on in Entropia? Are you know, like, I just was trying to start a friendly conversation with her. And she didn't respond. Now I know that I'm on her ignore list, but she got into local and said, I agree with everything Melanie and Solis are saying. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Enzo, the show. And so, yeah, no, she's now being very rude to me, and which affects a good large number of people.
Oh, man.
Many more than are just in my society. Can we please talk about that and see, and what can we do about that? I don't mistreat anybody. I don't steal anything. I don't do anything but help players. That's literally my entire game. So what can we do about that? I'm not asking for a punishment or reprimand or anything. I'm saying, how can we straighten out what is not right about it? You know, the fact that she's wrapped up with known scammers, known liars, and that she's agreeing with them. That she's telling other people the same thing. Because now I have somebody that's probably reputable, compared to Namaste and Solis. I have somebody that's probably reputable saying it. I've got nothing but good things to say about Diabolical Dominion, about lore, about your members. I market and advertise every awesome person I've met in the game. So now why am I dealing with this from Peaches?
I have no idea. Peaches is their own person, you know.
Absolutely.
It's kind of funny because Solis kicked Peaches out of their society because she got drunk one night.
Yeah, no, that's kind of odd that she'd still be siding with him, but that means that she was a part of the society, because that means that it was more in the past. That means she was a part of the society when it was doctrine, when it was dogma to fucking treat us like shit, when they were spreading all the lies right there in their society chat. So she's already programmed to do this. Could you please talk to her and let her know that?
Well, I mean,
Enzo
I did straighten out the fact that you actually never scammed me. So I mean, I basically explained what happened between me and Luck. You know.
I mean, if you could just point out to her that you've never noticed Enzo the Great ever do anything poor to anybody, and that he doesn't deserve what Solis and Namaste are doing to him. I would appreciate it. This has gone on too far. Mind Arc doesn't do anything, even though it's straight against the law. I straight have them threatening physical violence against me and some of my members. Even though the large pool, and I'm talking over 1,000 screenshots now, have shown the entire situation from beginning to end of them harassing brand new players walking in the game.
Oh wow! Can you provide me those screenshots?
A good number of them don't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
After about 3 weeks, I got so tired of this, I uninstalled Entropia. And unfortunately, when you uninstall Entropia, you lose all your screenshots.
Oh.
So I had left the game over this bullshit. After me spending so much fucking goddamn money on other people, including Solis, I got fucking fed up with it. But I'm back because the members asked me to be here. They asked me to be here. They love what I do. I do have a good number of screenshots of Solis and other people's consistent harassment. And I can show you some stuff, but I'm tired of fucking going through the screenshots. Just want to point out that all this is happening a day after my co-lead in the society brought a peace offering and supposedly brokered peace with this guy. Immediately after, he comes into my DMs, attacking me, harassing me, saying that that I don't have the neurons to process what's going on, but I'm totally going down. So this is what happens. This is what this dude does when he gets a peace offering.
Oh, wow.
There's another time Namaste and Solis have come to me with a healing device in hand, and in local said, hey, let's put all this behind us. Let's mend this. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So I spend the next day, 8 hours straight, talking to Solis calmly. Me being the bigger man, and then eventually still giving him more advice on how to lead a society, what people are looking for. We have a great conversation. I hang up that conversation thinking that we have mutual respect for each other. And I get a flurry of fucking private messages with fucking screenshots of this conversation Solis is having with him at the very same time. This fucking fool here, he's such a fucking idiot. He's so dumb. I've got him fucking tricked. At the same time, he's like pretending to be like trying to mend all this. So that's bullshit. That's not the first time. That is the first time. That's not the only time that I've tried to fix things and get all this behind us. And each time, he's two-faced. Then I get on a call with Namaste. I get on that call with Namaste with him putting the guise of us trying to fix this. He's recording the call without my permission. He baits me into saying things. And then he edits the call in such a way that it makes me look bad in some places. And honestly, I don't look very bad in much of any of it. The worst thing I said is dude, I've got Solis's fucking name and up on my wall. I'm not talking his fucking avatar. I've got his name up on my wall. That's what happens when you threaten and dox my family. Okay? So there is very good reason I said that in that call. But Namaste finally wants to talk with me after I've been trying to talk with him for 6 months about his society. And now he wants to come talk to me under the guise of mending things, just so he can get that audio recording that he sent to all of my business associates. He is now streamed on Twitch, and he has on Reddit. That's what these guys do. They wake up and they do this. It is fuck Enzo. That is their life. And it's become very fucking apparent. I know more people than I can fucking count right now that will never play Entropia again because of Namaste and Solis.
Oh, wow.
I am very, very sick of this. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're nearing 300 members now, and we're doing fucking awesome. I do events on multiple planets, inside and outside of my society. I have several events open to the public now. I give away a lot of fucking hard-earned money of mine. I help players 90% of the time, walking with them through missions, healing them, telling them about the game, giving them their next weapon to get up in DPS. That's how I play this game. That's what I like to do. Please help me snuff all this that would take that helpfulness away from players. Every single person that they snake out from underneath me while I'm talking to them and get them to go over to their side because, oh, that guy that I'm talking to is apparently a scammer and a thief and a liar and harasses female players. So they quickly go over to them. Almost every one of them has fucking seen the truth after that, being in their society for a week, and come back to me. But I'm just saying that players lose out on what I can help them with when they're with Solis. Solis only delivers empty promises, does not know how to play Entropia or the mechanics of Entropia. I've now passed both Solis and Namaste in experience, in levels, in skill. I've passed both of them, and I've played the game 10 years less than they have. Because I play the game. Because I enjoy my time here, and I play the game with other people. I make things for other people here. I spend a good deal networking and advertising other players without asking for a peck in return. I advertise many different streamers, not just in the Discord, in the game. I advertise land area owners. I advertise everything. I market people because I've met them and they're good people, and I love what they're doing for the players of Entropia. This is beyond bullshit. Because Mindark won't do anything about it, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to the people that this affects. Even though it is, I've listed out the EULA with reference and screenshots and everything to them. All 8 of the rules that they break on a daily basis. Dark still hasn't done anything. I have to submit more screenshots each day and still nothing happens. Other people report and still nothing happens. So to the people that are affected by this, to the people whom lead Entropia and lead a society and do and create content here in this world, I want you to know that I love what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing, and I market that. I market you. I tell people that you're a great guy and awesome and do these swants and other things. That he has a channel. Go check out his YouTube. Here's the link. I do those things for people without asking for anything in return. I won't take anything in return. I want to see the overall success of Entropia, and I want to see a good, welcoming, and friendly environment for the new players here. Please help me distill the lies and defamation.
Well, I mean, I can let people know, you know. But I mean, I can't stop them from talking or anything like that, you know. They're not in my sock, you know.
Stop them from talking. I'm not asking you to stop them from talking. Just if anybody tells lies about me or my society, just say that's not true. That's not true. Enzo's a great guy. If you could just say that, I would appreciate it a lot. But I do assume that you're not around it very much. But just know that it follows me. They go wherever I am. Melanie and Solis go wherever I am. They do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. And it's very bothersome. Yet another PM. See, and he's just completely bullshit. I'll send any of these. You want the screenshots? I can show you the conversation. I can show you the conversation that
just,
Melanie
send it through me on Discord, and I'll check it out. Ooh, I got my event going on here in a little while on the top of the hour over there on Arcadia, so I'm gonna have to fly back over there. But yeah. I'm just sitting here killing some longtooths. I haven't killed any since I've been on Arcadia this entire time. That's kind of crazy. But yeah.
Hey, bud, I'm sorry for having to talk about this. It's just because Peaches was involved and she was being rude to me. And I don't want anybody to have to hear or deal with this drama at all. That's the only reason why I have to mention is because these guys have done this consistently daily, all day long. When it first started, Solis had got some more people into his society because he had nobody online. He got more people into his society, and they were directed to, and many came and participated. I had one day where they surrounded me for 8 days. I mean, for 8 hours. 8 hours. 8 of these people I've never met. Several of them brand new players. Several of them trophies that just joined in his fucking harassment. And they're calling me fucking all sorts of fucking nasty names. They're saying my mother's a fucking whore, that I'm a bitch, and everybody, my friends are bitches, and all sorts of fucking things. Right there, I'm talking people that don't even know me. Don't even know me. Coming, because that's their direction. That's what they're told to do. They're told anybody I'm talking with.
Well, you are breaking up something fierce,
include
bro.
the society leader.
Oh, there you
go. So I'm sorry for bringing any of this to your attention. It's beyond. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore. There's only one more thing I want to talk to you about, and the question. Please tell me what it is that brought about. I already have my suspicions. very well. I know them better than most people in Entropia. I've had very long conversations with you. But please tell me what about interviewing our three societies, which, by the way, is our that society you interviewed him.
Oh, man, you are a robot voice right now, hardcore, bro.
And he made a new society.
I have no idea what you're saying. You're still robot voice. I did interview the three societies, though.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, it should be. Hopefully.
I just wanted to point out that I'm sorry that about this stuff. It bothers me very much, and I don't want any players to even have to fucking consider it. But they bring this stuff into local every day. Done with all that, I've got one question for you. I already am sure that I know, but please tell me what brought about you interviewing the three of us about our societies back to back. I want to point out also that society, Lit Now Investment, everybody's already left that society.
Oh yeah,
because
that sock is bust right now.
Yeah, Namaste's already started a new society with a new program with new empty promises. So, but please tell me why you interviewed the three of us.
You guys were the only three talking to me at the time. Thought it'd be pretty interesting stuff to see how you guys were coming up in the world. I was really interested in how the sock split up and how things
the sock
going.
Split up. Sock split up because Namaste started trying. First of all, the members always had complaints against him. He's demanding. He gives empty promises, all sorts of stuff. But the sock really split up because he went and started to try and get our members, and myself included, to join him in luring players into PvP zones and stealing their stuff.
Oh wow!
He wanted us to pirate with him. So after that, the last of the complaints that I could hear came in, and once everybody asked me, I mean, multiple people, hey man, we want you to keep leading us. We want you to lead us in a new society. We don't want anything to do with Namaste. So that's why we came and formed Expedition Ultimate. Because we love the game. We have a good time. We enjoy what we do here. We enjoy each other's company. And I enjoy it so much. I spend my time all week long making these events, showing up to these events every fucking time, hosting them, sharing information about Entropia in each of these events, marketing and advertising people all throughout the day. I love the people I spend my day with, and they just as much as I am are completely sick and tired of these people that go around and badmouth me, as well as many of our members and anybody that they think that I'm associated with. If they thought that you were on my side about anything, they would have these same lies and bullshit to say about you.
Yeah.
They now do it to Withers. They do it to other society leaders that I talk to.
Who's Withers?
Withers he just leaves a small society called the Select Few, but he's a good dude.
Oh, okay.
He's a good dude. I like him a lot. He keeps the society small, doesn't want it any bigger. But yeah, just anybody that they think I talk to, they go and harass. They either try to trick them. If they can't trick them, then they badmouth them.
Well, shoot.
Once we hit 300 members, and I'm gonna spend a week or two on that, focusing on getting some things ironed out. But I'd like you to interview us again.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And yeah. I'm sorry for all this, but it's very disconcerting to have Peaches join in and tell the public lies. That was not cool. If you can understand where I'm coming from.
Oh yeah, I mean, people have the right to associate with whoever they want.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna sit there and punish them, but I mean, I'll at least say I did. I actually corrected him the moment he said something about it. I'm like, no, that's not true. It wasn't Enzo.
Who are we talking here? Who are we talking here?
Oh, Peaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do continue to do that. Peaches should see and know the truth. Everybody should.
But yeah. Well, it was good talking to you, man. I gotta get ready for my event. And I'll talk to Peaches. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, I suppose. Whew.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you.
No problem. Where is it? This damn space station. Oh. Just warped. Trying to get over to the space station now. Docking. What the hell? Alright, I think I found it. Never mind. I see it. I see it. I see the space station. There we go. Alright, man. I'll talk to you later, alright?
Alright, take it easy. Thank you for joining me, man.
No problem.
Have a good day. Don't let it bother you like it bothers me, man.
I'm not really bothered, man. I'm just sorry it's happening to you.
It happens to a lot of people.
I mean, just try your best to leave them alone, you know.
I do. I literally leave them alone. They follow me around, and then when I have them on ignore, then that's when I start getting messages from my members about all sorts of different lies and shit that they tell my members, and they target the brand new players. So I can't escape it if I want to play Entropia. That's the problem.
Oh man. All right. They might just be trying to get more recruits or something.
They can't even. They should focus on keeping their recruits. They've just been leaving them every fucking week. So they should focus on their society and learning how to play Entropia, not harassing good people.
Yeah, probably so. All right, man. I'm out.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too. Well, that was Enzo of the Expedition Ultima. Is that it? Yeah. Apparently there's some stuff going down. There's Peaches right there. Like, share, subscribe. We'll have more weird stuff coming. More interviews and stuff like that. You know? You know?